guys, what is going on? It's Mark from Modern Tech, and today I have got a new piece of tech, and that is the Arazopa 15.6 inch monitor from TikTok. I cannot go on TikTok without seeing this advertised absolutely everywhere, and for some reason, out of pure curiosity, I ended up buying one, and I still don't understand why. But now I am the proud owner of a 15.6 inch portable HD monitor. Now personally, I have never seen the brand Arazopa before. If you guys have, let me know in the comments below. I've just never heard of it before until these monitors were popping up absolutely everywhere, and that is all I'm constantly seeing is these Arazopa monitors. I have opened this and I've turned it on to see if it works. Other than that, I've not really done much testing. When you open the box, you get a USB Type-C to Type-C cable, you get a USB to Type-C cable, and you also get a HDMI to mini HDMI for game consoles. In this video, we're going to do a few basic tests, just checking it out and showcasing it to see if it's actually worth you purchasing. And at the end of this video, I'll give you some overall thoughts upon this, kind of like it's some form of review, but I'm not really going to get that deep into it. I'm just going to kind of test it out, see what works, see what doesn't work, just show it off. Right, so it comes in like a nice leather case with Arazopa branding on it, and this also serves as a stand. But the problem for me is I always struggle how to actually get this as a stand. Okay, I've got it on there, but this is how you do it. So you fold the front bit over, pop it there, and this, it looks like the physics defy that for me, but that works, look. It's actually quite sturdy. I don't know how I feel about that, but it works. I mean, personally, that stand looks very strange to me like that, but it works, so let's get testing. So this monitor apparently needs no power supply, so I'm going to put a Type-C cable into the side, plug it in there, and I'm going to plug it directly into my phone. So here is my phone, Type-C cable going in. Okay, straight on, no messing about. Wow, okay, the phone's gone into like desktop mode. How do I navigate? Oh, there you go, if I click on the corner, I've got a little trackpad, there we go. Mouse on the screen. Let's go to YouTube. Oh, the keyboard opened up on my phone, that's cool. Anyway, let's see an update video from 1 year ago, let's see what I'm waffling on about. Okay, the noise, turn it down. This is currently coming out of my phone. I'll turn my volume up halfway. This is on my phone. I'm going to try and switch the audio device.
Trying to YouTube, getting my videos back when I'm working. I actually now have a Steam Deck.
So,
one of the best.
So hey, I have a Steam Deck. But this is the volume.
Spoiler alert, is a positive review. I've actually been playing the Steam Deck so much that I've made a separate channel for it. I've not made a channel doing any talking or anything like that. I found myself Googling things quite a lot, like, oh, does Sleeping Dogs work on the Steam Deck? Oh, does this work on the Steam Deck? So I am making that YouTube.
So the sound isn't the best, it doesn't go super high, but it's clear enough. So test one is complete, and yeah, it works great with a phone. So now I'm going to test out the Steam Deck, and after that I'll probably test out a PlayStation 5 to see how that works. Alright, so I have a Steam Deck up and on, and I'm going to use the same Type-C cable. As you can see, it's plugged into the side there. I'm going to plug that straight into the top there. See what happens. Okay, so it's on, it's quite clear. The colours are very vibrant. As you can hear, the sound's coming straight from the Arazopa monitor rather than the Steam Deck, so you don't have to manually change it like you did on the phone. Let's see if I can turn the volume up. So, yeah, it's on 100%. Right, so let's test out Spider-Man. Remember, this is running off the Steam Deck, and the Steam Deck's native resolution is 800p. I will check to see if you can change the settings any higher in the actual settings. I'll load up a game first. Let's click Profile 1. It is a little bit dark. I'm going to check the settings on the screen to see if there's anything I can do about that. The brightness is not allowing me to change the brightness for some reason. Change HDR. off. Auto. Oh gosh, that's bright. So 2084 and the HDR or off or auto. I don't know which I prefer. That's might be a bit too vibrant. That. Let's try it with off. I wonder if I can change the brightness now that the HDR's off. Let's have a look. Yes, you can. And I'll put it on. Let's go all the way up. Let's go up to 100 for the sake of the video. Right, there we go. That is miles better. So HDR, don't put on. HDR basically just makes the colours pop stupid amount on this. It doesn't really do anything. Everything's looking good. I mean, this feels to me like 1080p resolution. Alright, so it's 720 resolution. It cannot be changed. Yeah, you can't change the monitor on this game. Maybe you can in the Steam Deck settings. But for now, 720p, it looks good. It's not too stretched out, and you can see the quality seems quite nice. Right, so for me, I'm happy with the Steam Deck performance on this. Yes, make sure you turn HDR off because that does mess up your brightness and it changes the colours. It makes it look a bit stupid, to be honest with you. So HDR off and Steam Deck works great. Now let's test it on the PlayStation 5. Quick final check on the Steam Deck. Game's on. See if I just unplug it straight away. Straight back to the Steam Deck. Nice. So quite annoyingly, I can't actually get this working with my PlayStation 5. I've held the PlayStation 5 button and stuff, tried to get it to factory reset and everything. It's just not picking up any display at all. Thought I'd check the manual before going any further. As you can see there, for other devices with HDMI, it says it needs an external power supply. So I'm going to try a power bank plugged in as well. Round 2, I have a little USB-C power supply, control pad. Hey, there we go. So that was down to user error, being lazy and not reading the manual. Who would have thought? Works perfectly fine. It's almost impossible for me to play with one hand, but it works fine. As you see, the picture's quite clear. See everything fine. So luckily that's working great on the PlayStation 5 with the HDMI working with a power bank. It does me being a bit of a muppet. Now the final thing I'm going to try it on my laptop because the best purpose for this would be to have a dual monitor. As you can see on my computer, I've got dual monitor. Ignore the desk, everything gets kind of made messy when I'm moving things around. Yeah, let's try a dual monitor setup. Now for the final moment of truth, I'm going to plug in the Arazopa monitor into the laptop. As you can see, I've got the wires at the back, so I've got the power bank plugged in, everything's plugged in. I'm going to plug it straight in and see if it works straight off the bat. HDMI. Plugged in, see what happens. So I plugged it in, so far nothing's happened. Okay, so basically the final thing that actually worked was re-plugging in the power pack. I don't know why it didn't work, maybe it was getting a different port. But as you can see, it is. Oh, it's not even duplicated. Is it duplicated? Yes, it's duplicated. Oh, that's trippy. Let's see if we can extend displays. Keep changes. So 1 and 2. Wow. Yeah, so if you want to move things over, boom, it's over there. To be honest, this is pretty ideal for pretty much any laptop user because it's so thin that it just fits in your laptop bag anyway. Especially if you're a gamer or a streamer. So it'd be super ideal to work while watching a video. Just so you can see how compact this is, that is my laptop. My laptop's, you know, it's not super thin, but it's not fat either, and this is very slim. So for carrying purposes, if you carry both of them, that's all it is. It'll just be like having a bit of a chunkier laptop, and then you've got 2 displays. I think that's great. So with my PC setup being like this, I can't stand seeing these wires, so I'm thinking of getting like a little clamp to put the monitor here to kind of cover up the wires. What do you guys think? Is a vertical monitor any good? I'm not really a streamer, so I don't know if it's got any benefits having it vertical. Just let me know in the comments below if there's any ideas I can use a vertical monitor for. And there you have it. That was the Arazopa 15.6 inch 60 frames a second full HD monitor. Yes, it says it's got HDR and stuff like that, but as we tested on the Steam Deck, the HDR, it wasn't very good. It was basically just high contrast mode. But overall, my impressions are actually good. In the video at points I did sound a bit negative towards it, but that's because I was sold under the impression that it doesn't need a power bank. But don't get me wrong, that wasn't Arazopa themselves saying that. That was somebody who was trying to sell it on TikTok, because that's where I bought it from, is TikTok, and you know what these people like, they'll give you misinformation all the time. Granted, when running it off a phone, probably a tablet as well, any USB-C things I guess didn't really require a power bank, same as the Steam Deck, hence why it's USB-C. But anything that goes off HDMI, I'm guessing it draws more power, so you need to have a power bank for that. I've just got a little cheap power bank which I bought for about 40 quid or whatever. This is like to charge phone, the Steam Deck or whatnot. It's just an external power pack. You could just plug this directly into the mains if you had a plug socket near you, USB-C to USB or whatever. That will do the job as well. Overall, it works. What do you guys think though? Seriously, I said it in the video before about that little corner there where it's got all the messy wires. A vertical monitor there, putting that there, I've got on a little stand holding it up. I think that might be quite good, but I don't really know if I'd have any purpose at all for a vertical monitor. As a final thought, I'm quite happy with this. I bought this monitor for, I think it was £75 on the TikTok offer. They are usually between the 70 to 85 mark, so it's anywhere around that price range. I think Amazon are currently selling them for £95. But if you were to buy one, I'd recommend you just go in the TikTok shop, favourite it, watch a few videos of them, and then they'll keep popping up, and as soon as there's a sale on, it'll get you. Or if you are a first time buyer on TikTok, there usually is a bigger sale on there. But for me personally, I think the best use of this laptop is being a dual monitor. It works great as that. As you can see, I plugged it straight in and boom, it just worked. There was no messing around. I'm going to leave it at that, so if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe, comment, do whatever you can in the algorithms. It is all very much appreciated. And I am signing out, and it's Mark from Modern Tech. Thanks for watching.